Muskoka Bear Wear, Muskoka Bear Wear.
Drink, 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 donate.
E-beggar.
Drink,
Booze hound.
drink, 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 donate.
E-beggar.
Drink,
Booze hound.
drink, 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 donate.
E-beggar.
Drink.
Happy birthday, Booze hound. Hack. E-beggar.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Gravy train.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. On my TikTok.
white Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white. On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian.
White guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated.
Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored!
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy, tangy, tangy,
Tangy.
I'm insane. Double.
Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have. No. It would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit. Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that.
This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management. Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did. Some of these restaurants and stores to stay in business. Some of them stay around a very, very long time. Like Muskoka Bear Wear, one of my favorite clothing places. That's where I wear this hat. This is a business. That's where I wear this hat. 12-ounce ribeye steak. AAA 12-ounce ribeye steak with sauteed vegetables. Yeah, I'm not necessarily here for the Japanese food. Cut it in half.
Ken Domik. Cut cutting a piece of fat in half. Jelly smack. Go bigger.
Resonate.
Food Basics, KFC. I think they've got a Popeyes here now too. Popeyes.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
Ooh, look at this truck. Full-size pickup truck right there.
Today, I'm stealth camping for the very first time in my favorite town called Bracebridge in Ontario, Canada. I've been visiting.
Here is where, in my opinion, the soft ad begins. I'm not making any statements on it. It's just, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. I mean, how does this always end up in his content? And it's been mentioned so often, in addition to just wearing the crap, that having a whole episode where he wanted to get the Muskoka Bear Wear pants back. Now we have, oh, both of my kids desperately want Muskoka Bear Wear. And so here it is. It's not just him wearing it and talking about it all the time, and having already done at least one video all about it, and a fake story of, I forgot my Muskoka Bear Wear pants. Now it's, both of my kids demand Muskoka Bear Wear caps. Look here, we got some Muskoka Bear Wear. Not only does it fill the frame, I got a point at it too.
In this amazing town for over 58 years, and now I want to share it with you.
Wow, the dock is underwater.
I'll show you the quaint little shop.
Yes, it will be a totally impromptu, unrehearsed slice of life. Oh, Muskoka Bear Wear!
In the downtown area.
Do I have enough Muskoka Bear Wear carefully placed in the shot? Is the tag aimed right at the camera? How about the badge on the bag? How about the tag on the hat? Is it all in there? Is it? How about the actual stuff that I'm wearing too? Is it all in the shot? Muskoka Bear Wear. This is honest content, people, really.
So I think I'm going to start wearing that now. And the very powerful waterfalls. We'll be eating at a few local mom and pop restaurants for breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You can hear that coming a mile away. That looks awesome, thank you.
At night, I'll try and find a quiet, out-of-the-way spot
There's no other sign saying no parking overnight.
to set up the minivan camper and watch the hockey game and try and stay warm.
Yes, please. Please try and stay warm, Ken, as you struggle to survive and risk your life by running a gas burner in the van. Oh, we believe it.
If this sounds like an exciting video that you want to watch, then grab something to eat, sit back, and enjoy this video. So back in 1966, my mom's parents, my nana and granddad, they both bought a cottage in Muskoka.
For those of us following the Ken Domik character study for a while, this is new to me. So what Ken has always been telling us is his mother's cottage actually was purchased by his mother's parents. She inherits it, and, you know, once in a while Ken will rake some leaves and go to the cottage and get drunk. And back when he would do live streams, his idea of a fun live stream would be to turn on the camera and babble into it while he drinks. And he says that it was purchased in 1966, which was the year he was born. So I guess his grandparents said, we're going to spend some time away from this Ken. We don't like him too much. And another recollection is that Ken made a comment on his own channel, and we put it into our community tab section a while back, when he made the comment of, maybe it'll be mine someday. And he put a smiley face on it. Who considers their parents' death with a smile? Ken does.
Just happens to be north of Bracebridge, which has a population of around 17,000 people. And ever since they got that cottage, we've been coming up here pretty much every single weekend through the spring, summer, and fall. And this town is basically part of my soul, part of my...
Wait, part of your soul? And what a soul it is. The cottage will be mine someday. It'll be mine. It'll be all mine. He gets to enjoy so much without earning it. And as for his soul to be spoken to, Muskoka Bear Wear, money, Muskoka Bear Wear, money, Muskoka Bear Wear, Muskoka Bear Wear.
My DNA, I am a symbiont being with this town. I love everything about it. I love the people of this town, and I couldn't imagine ever moving away.
The people of Bracebridge could imagine you moving away. Please just ask them. Ken Domik who? KBD Productions what?
From this area and never visiting Bracebridge. So I'm glad I'm here today. I'm glad I'm going to show you guys around. I'm going to do 2 new places that I think I've only been to 1 of them, and maybe I might be doing 3 places. So stay with me till the very end of this video. I'm going to be doing a dinner tonight, a breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. A breakfast tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to stay until around lunchtime. And if I do, I want to be trying something that I've been wanting to try ever since I
It would look a little weird if Ken follows the school bus. I'm just saying, that's all.
found out this place makes something that's really, really good. But stay tuned to the end, okay? So right now we are coming in from the north end. I actually came up earlier today, went up to my mom's cottage to make sure that there was no damage to the roof, make sure that the dock was safe.
Yes, Ken. The doc did not just get up and walk away to another town. There it is. That is some exciting material. I'm glad you recorded it, and I hope you publish even more on your vlog channel.
And not floating away on us. So I checked that out, took lots of pictures, sent them to my mom, my sister, and my wife, just to
really make it look like you're doing work and that you're important and that what you did there could not be easily replaced by having one of the neighbors do the same thing, or somebody that knows the area just driving through and, yeah, well, the cottage is in one piece. And, yeah, just for that reason.
Show them that there's no damage to the cottage whatsoever. Lots of branches down. We had a very crazy winter, as some of you guys may have guessed from some of my past videos, kind of up in this area, like Gravenhurst. All that snow was basically dumped on the cottage, so I'm glad I went up there just to kind of triple check and make sure everything's good. One of the sad things about Bracebridge is some of these restaurants and stores, they don't last
There he is, trailing a school bus with a camera. That's not a good look, really.
very long because they make a lot of money during the summertime when all the tourists are here, but in the wintertime, they only can rely on the people that live here. And it's just really hard for some of these restaurants and stores to stay in business.
So it is really hard for these businesses to be successful. Even one such as Muskoka Bear Wear, which is available all over the place, away from Bracebridge. And they also have mail order, and it's a big problem, so it needs help. And even though they don't need help, and so that's a lot of staging. Maybe we should get into some more Muskoka Bear Wear right now.
Some of them stay around a very, very long time.
Hey, it's Muskoka Bear Wear. Let's buy some Muskoka Bear Wear again.
Like Muskoka Bear Wear, one of my favorite clothing places. That's where I wear this hat. It's been around since I think 2003. I could be wrong. Old Station House, one of my favorite restaurants, has been around a long time. But I'm not sure if it's changed over hands many times. There's a coffee place to the...
It would be nice if you just pulled over right there and waited 15 seconds, and then it wouldn't look like you're tailing the school bus with the camera running.
Right is now not there anymore, and I love that place, that huge cookies. So there's only a few stores that have been here for more than 10 years. So not only did I want to do a stealth camp, also get up here, check out the cottage for my mom, make sure it's all safe. But also I wanted to get into Muskoka Bear Wear because I ordered 2 hats. And when I was in Gravenhurst, they only had one of the green hats and my kids wanted one.
Whenever Ken shoehorns a fake laugh into something, you know he's lying. Oh, it's out of my control. I don't know what. The kids want the Muskoka Bear Wear hats. They both want them. I don't know. All those kids and their Muskoka Bear Wear demands. I guess I gotta go get it. How fake.
So let's pull over and then we'll go take you down to the falls. Perfect. Let's go check it out. Muskoka Bear Wear. Muskoka Bear Wear. Muskoka Bear Wear. There's an old clock tower. Love it. They've got these little lanes here. Anderson Lane, and across the street is Chancery Lane. Muskoka Bear Wear. Muskoka Bear Wear. Muskoka Bear Wear. Hello. How you doing today? All right. I have an order that says Ken on it. There's 2 hats. I saw the new colors on the website. Muskoka Bear Wear. If I get a new hoodie this year, I think it would be this one. I like that brown. It is so nice. Which color would you guys want? This one's good too. Muskoka Bear Wear. All right, thank you very much. You too. I got the, it was black and olive, so my kids wanted those ones. The Artful Barkeep, that must be new. And then Algonquin Outfitters is awesome. Muskoka Bear Wear. I'm thinking just down here is probably what we're going to be doing for breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. Doing for breakfast maybe down here. Muskoka Bear Wear. Let's go check out the falls. Muskoka Bear Wear. I just remember when I bought that hat in Gravenhurst, I wore it that once, and then when I found out my kids wanted it, I gave it to one of my kids, and so technically this one is mine. So I think I'm gonna start wearing that now. They have 2 styles of hats, and this is my favorite style.
Exclusive footage only available on KBD Productions TV of Kenneth Bernard Domik fucking around with more Muskoka Bear Wear product.
Kind of matches this. Ah, yeah, baby. Woo, 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 woo.
You can't do me, and I'm cutting you off right now.
Okay, let's go show you the falls. Yeah, there used to be a bar here. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head, where the Wing House is. And unfortunately, they went under. Looks like they've closed the bridge. I'm not sure what the reason is. Maybe
They knew you were coming, and they didn't want to be included in your content.
because the river and the falls may have damaged it. The winter may have damaged it. Or they're just doing renovations. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll find out maybe. Even the sidewalk's closed, so... Ooh, 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 ooh.
Cut you off right now.
It does look like it sagged. I bet the falls are very dramatic right now with all that water. Look, see the trees down right in front of us? I was thinking park temporarily closed. Wow! The dock is underwater. Holy cow. Oh yeah, those falls are nuts. That's crazy. I've never seen the water that high. The seagulls like it.
That is total grandpa talk. And I'm not making fun of grandpas for being grandpas. Like, some grandpas are pretty cool. And Ken isn't even really a grandpa. It's just, he's got the uncool grandpa talk. It's like, could you imagine driving anywhere with Ken? And it's, it starts to rain. Oh, I'll tell you something. I don't know what. That is good for the farmers, eh? Look, the water level is up here. I'm sure the seagulls are loving it, eh? Just noting that I'm going to have to start speeding some of this shit up. We've already done the extreme boredom. We've got to start fast forwarding through it.
It's usually maybe 2 or 3 feet down. Japanese restaurant, and it's a steakhouse, all in one. And we're doing steak, of course. So this is a plaza.
While Ken is getting ready to stuff himself again, he's going to give us some amazing footage of yet another ugly modern strip mall. Take it away, Ken, please and thanks.
Just to the north west of the downtown area. There it is, Muskoka Steak and Sushi. Wabora, I think it's called. And there's the Tim Hortons and the Circle K over there. They got Pizzaville, the M&M Meat Shop, Pita Pit, Subway. But we're not here to eat at conglomerates. They got Freshie, Mucho Burrito. The Tim Hortons at the end there. That's where all the people are lined up. And they've got an independent grocery store, and of course over there is a Harvey's, a McDonald's over in that area down there. But that's where we're going to be eating dinner tonight. And it is possible I'll stealth camp in this parking lot tonight. I don't know. We'll look around after dinner maybe, and we'll try and find a good juicy stealth spot.
Would you please just shut the fuck up and get in there and make a pig of yourself and hopefully do something funny? Come on!
And kick back and relax. Oh, there's the Bracebridge Barrel House. Craft beer, great food, live music. You know what, guys? It is 24 after 4. I haven't eaten since yesterday.
That is always the justification. Hey guys, guess what? Really, I haven't eaten for almost a day. I guess it's okay for me to sort of, have a giant meal here, I guess. Do you believe him? And do you believe him when he's still getting tons of food every week, all the time? I don't believe him.
So, let's get in there, have our dinner, and then we'll start scouting around for a stealth spot. Yeah, they close for a bit. But every day. Wabora. I guess this might not be a mom and pop shop. Look at all the candy. Oh, cool. Ocha. How long have you guys been in business?
Within 17 years.
17 years? Holy cow. Thank you very much. New special menu, silk soft tofu with ponzu sauce. Love me tender, 8-ounce tenderloin, salmon. I think I'm gonna do some edamame. Or no, I'm gonna do gyoza to start. The main thing I'm here for, guys, is they have a 12-ounce ribeye steak. AAA 12-ounce ribeye steak with sauteed vegetables. Yeah, I'm not necessarily here for the Japanese food, but I definitely want to have a steak tonight. Hello. I would love to start with the gyoza as an appetizer.
Steam,
Oh, definitely pork, please.
fry, or steam?
I like fried.
Fry, sure.
Thank you. And I'd love to do your ribeye steak.
Ribeye steak.
Medium rare, please.
Yeah, we have brown rice.
I'll do brown rice, please. Thanks. I didn't know that there was a complimentary miso soup.
Not exactly, Ken. That is a proper sit-down restaurant. It's not even a buffet. So if you go in there, they assume that you're going to order something. So you're about to become a customer. They're going to get some profit, and that's why you get it. It's not like you go in there in the afternoon every day. Oh, they have complimentary soup. I'll just have a glass of water and a fortune cookie to go with it. That's not how they make money. And another thing, we know what is soon coming. Because it's hot. And the weather is a little bit cold, so... let me tell you, I got a story to share. This is like a hot soup, but it's cold weather. I tell you, it's gonna warm you right up. It sure will.
I love miso soup. On a super cold day like this, it's gonna taste great. Green onions. Doesn't look like, oh, they have seaweed, tofu.
So the Japanese are horrible people.
The spoon is nice, but I just like drinking it. It's pretty much in a mug. That's as good or better than any of the other ones I've ever had. Delicious. That was also the first time I've ever been asked if I wanted my gyoza steamed or fried. Whenever I order gyoza, it just always comes fried. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Very nice. Well, there we go, guys. There's your extreme close-up of the fried gyoza.
So the Japanese are horrible people. So the Japanese are horrible people.
And you have multiple choices of what's inside, and I picked pork. If I had to choose something different, it'd probably be chicken or beef, I guess. Let's see if we can pick that up. Drop it in.
So the Japanese are horrible people.
Mmm. That was super delicious. Lots of pork inside. Very savory, nice and salty, and just tastes amazing. I definitely picked the right appetizer. Mmm, that's so good. Last gyoza. I'd definitely order those again. Oh my gosh, here comes my steak. I can hear it.
So Ken does his grandpa talk and says, "Well, I could hear that coming from a mile away." And the Japanese server is like,
You can hear that coming a mile away. That looks awesome. Thank you. All right, guys, going for the extreme close-up of this 12-ounce ribeye. Can you hear that?
So the Japanese are horrible people.
And it's spattering everywhere. We got the brown rice off to the side, our sizzling steak. We've got some sauce. We got some asparagus. We got some mushrooms. That is going to be the highlight of my day, I think, right there. I really don't want to touch that plate, man. That's why they put it on a little wooden platter.
So the Japanese are horrible people.
Just let it kind of cool off for a second. Miso soup all done. Oh my gosh. It's a thin steak, but it's pretty big. Let's try one of those mushrooms. I bet it's going to be too hot. Yep. Woo. Let's try a bit of that rice. It looks like they put some sauce on it and some sesame seeds. Mmm. Kind of like sticky rice. Definitely has a soy sauce glaze on it.
"Thanks, Ken. You ordered the brown rice. The only thing it's giving that flavor is the soy sauce, and it's everywhere." And so Ken shares that there's definitely a soy sauce glaze on it, which means there's soy sauce on it. And he means it definitely or definitively there is. There's no question about it. It's not like squid ink or something else.
Looks like they have some beans in there as well. There's a little bean on that side right there on the top.
Our Ken is giving zero energy. I do not know how he holds an audience. He's got the stupidest, most undemanding people around. He just goes through the motions, shaking all those props. "Oh, I'm gonna freeze tonight. Better turn this on. Better do this. Better do that. What is the temperature? Have to get this deployed." And they think he's in danger, and then he just goes and gets dinner and breakfast, and that's it. I think there's a bean here. They're not even having a conversation with the audience. They're trying to entertain them anyway. Just eat your food while the camera's on. Grumble, grumble. I think there's a bean here. There's a bean not on the side. I'd have to pick at it. See, there's a bean. There's a bean there. There's a bean on the top of the pile here. There's definitely a bean. The only reason why I don't do the bowling music is because he's not sitting at the right angle.
Let's cut into the steak. See if they cooked it the way I want it.
So the Japanese are horrible people.
It feels like it's cooked right. Just by the jiggliness of it. Yeah, it's kind of on the medium to medium well. Get as close as we can there. There you go. So it's still kind of pink in the middle, so it's more medium well than medium rare.
Ken is about to ask his audience, "What do you guys think?" Which is a ridiculous question to ask. And right when he asks it, he has a hard edit, so I have to talk about it now. As if Ken Domik cares about the opinion of his audience on what they think of the steak that he's just going to eat and forget. And they couldn't afford to have it anyway.
What do you guys think? Cheers. Very glad I chose here to eat dinner. Let's try that sauce. Ooh, it's thick. When I first looked at it, it kind of looked like it was going to be like the gyoza type sauce, but it is thick. That goes well with it. Let's try one more. As you can see, it's fogging up my lens. Look how glistening, shiny that is. See how thick that is? That is nice. As most of you know, I love my steak straight up. Salt, pepper, and that's it. Maybe a bit of garlic. Whoa, that bite burnt my tongue. Oh, I don't mind asparagus. I don't mind mushrooms with my food, with my steak.
So the Japanese are horrible people.
The bottom of everything is crazy hot. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, the steak is amazing. Thank you. This plate is definitely going to keep things warm, but it's slowly going to continue to cook my steak. So if you let it sit here a little bit long, it might turn into a well done steak. Can't have that, so I got to eat fast. Let's try some of this natural sauce along the bottom here. I'd prefer to have like a little bowl of butter. Get my steak in a huge puddle of butter. I'm really digging this rice. It's good. Although I don't like dipping my steak into the teriyaki sauce, putting your veggies in there, whoops, having them fall off. That tastes good.
So the Japanese are horrible people.
That's a very nice steak, guys. Every bite is crazy hot. It almost has the consistency of a rice pudding. That's how creamy it is. Look at that big chunk of fat right there. I'm gonna actually cut it in half.
Ken Domik, cutting a piece of fat in half. Jelly smack. Go bigger.
Resonates.
Get you more views.
Jelly Smack. Go bigger.
What are we gonna do with this? We've already used extreme boredom. We've used the clip of him saying that what he said about the Japanese people. We gotta start speeding this up again.
And pick up the fat. We got the typical Canadian Tire off to the left, LCBO and Chuck's Roadhouse, Food Basics, KFC. I think they've got a Popeyes here now too. Popeyes.
He just plays with a bunch of props, pretends like he's in danger of freezing, does a fake stealth camp, gets a hotel room, drives through the streets. Look, Canadian Tire, McDonald's. How does his audience accept this? Let's just speed through it.
They got Starbucks, Quesadilla, Little Caesars. Yep, there's the Popeyes off to the left.
Yes, and before we speed things up, there is the Sleep Inn Hotel. That is a cute name. The Sleep Inn. Even though Bracebridge is pretty modest in accommodations, they do have at least one hotel available for all your fake stealth camping needs.
And Stacked Pancake House. El Pueblito or something. Pueblito. I can't say it. Come on, Leash, you can do it. Go, Leash, go. Well, the Panthers got an empty net goal, unfortunately. We'll hit the hay. Good morning, guys. Oh, it's cold. I wanted to do this as a fun little breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. Fun little breakfast. As you guys know, I'm really not doing the sweets thing anymore. But just for you, on my cheat day, and this is my cheat day.
Right after Ken says that he's not doing sweets anymore, and we know from how many times we played the clip of Cutout Sugar that he's doing sweets all the time, he, within seconds, does sweets.
Look at that. Oh, going in for the extreme close-up, people. How close can we get to that chocolatey goodness? I think we can get that close. Beautiful. He's got his own branding on there, which is kind of cool.
Our Ken is desperate for talking points because he's working alone, and it's really just to get out of the house and away from Carol. Like, the time he spends away to make content that is so dull, and he's got no energy in his presentation, is pathetic. So he's gonna offer more grandpa conversation. You know this heat protector on the cup? It's made of paper. It's probably cheaper to put the logo on that than to put the logo on the cup. You could just put it on the wrap and not on the cup and get some generics, and then you're gonna save a whole lot of money.
It's probably way cheaper to brand these than cups. Just get generic cups. Brand that. Way you go. Okay, let's bite this thing. I'm gonna bite the biggest chocolatiest side right there. Oh, oh, oh. Super fresh, flaky, buttery. What a beautiful pastry. All the chocolate falls off. I would love to preach, if you don't mind, and I'm thinking most of you guys would be on board with this, is just to cut out sugar. That's the only thing that I would preach. I would love to preach, if you don't mind, and I'm thinking most of you guys would be on board with this, is just to cut out sugar. That's the only thing that I would preach. What a great pairing on cheat day. That big chunk of chocolate inside. I'm gonna polish this up. Finish this up too. Get my computer out, get some work done. And then I'll take you somewhere really special. And then after that, I'll take you somewhere for lunch that I've been wanting to do forever. Stay tuned.
Turtle, 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 turtle. Okay, we really don't need any exclusive footage of Ken Domik packing up his shit, so let's go back to fast forwarding.
Let's get into it. Awesome, thank you.
Do you know what would be totally awesome, rocking, and cool? If you were to take a sip of water and then say, "Wet the whistle," and then publish it.
Wet the whistle. Cheese pull.
This totally not a real cheese pull. Cheese pull is not even entertaining Ken, and he's the one doing it. All he's thinking about is stuffing himself. Yet, whenever he encounters cheese that moves, cheese pull! That's a real cheese pull! And his audience accepts it. He puts up the graphic for it. Here, do it.
Look at that cheese pull, ladies and gentlemen. Big cheese pull. Definitely going to be taking some of this home today.
Our Ken has no self-awareness. He has no awareness about life. Life is, you order a pizza in a restaurant, they make it for you, it's going to be hot. Awareness for himself is always being surprised by it and then publishing it. And he never learns. So yeah, Ken, you ordered the pizza, they brought it to you, it's hot. You idiot.
Right out of the oven. Crazy hot.
Ken is incapable of describing food with any degree of expertise or even passion. All he knows are formulas. And the formula that used to work for him was eat junk food in car, go out and get it now. Oh, go out and get it now. Of course, that became less exciting when he gave a go out and get it now to everything. And then he has to rework his own skill to go out and get it now. Plus, he doesn't even care to do that. We know. We got him on the footage of him while he was drunk saying he doesn't want to do these things anymore. So, he's like, oh, I definitely picked the right toppings. And the crust is holding up. It's super crunchy on the bottom. As opposed to what? Who buys a pizza that turns into a pudding when you get it? He just doesn't know what to say. And there's no energy. And he's actually speaking to the dish that the pizza is being taken from. Here.
I definitely picked the right toppings. The crust, as you can see how it's holding up, super crunchy on the bottom. It's very good. I'll probably eat about half of it and then take the other half home for dinner.
He is not taking the other half home for dinner like a normal person. He'll be eating that in the van on the way back. Watch how ungracefully he eats. And then when he's struggling with it and the cheese stretches a little bit, he says lifelessly, "Cheese, Paul." He's like a caricature of what he used to be and now what he is, which is just desperately trying to be Steve Wallace because it makes money. Here.
Cheese bowl. What a great way to end my adventure off.
What a great way to end my adventure off. That is just Ken avoiding his own shack in the elf village for some reason. The two of them are very comfortably retired. And I've been saying so ever since, how long has it been since Carol's father sold his giant cottage property? And then the proceeds were largely split between Carol and her sister. And last year they go on this giant cruise, which is for millionaires to have. These are not people who are struggling to get by, like Ken keeps saying. A YouTuber of my status barely makes enough to get by in life. And then he said, "Oh, Carol and I, we survive." He's just avoiding his own shack for some reason and pretending to do stealth cams and then just stuffing himself lifelessly while the camera is running.
Still burning in my mouth. That pizza sauce is so hot. So we can get another cheese pull off this one. Yeah, there we go. Little cheese pull.
Really enjoying the olives on there. I used to hate olives. It wasn't until I was in my 30s before I started loving olives. And I like them on pizza.
He always returns to the dumb questions because he read it in a YouTube book for dummies more than 10 years ago. How to engage your audience. Get the conversation started. He even said it. Like, let's get a conversation started here. Yeah, that he's not going to take part in. Do you like chocolate chip or peanut butter cookie? Do you like Coke or Pepsi with pizza? And here he's gonna go with, do you like green olives or black olives? As if he cares about some schmuck in the middle of nowhere preferring green over black, or if he's gonna get involved in a conversation. I like the black ones. No, I like the green ones. They're the best. No, black ones are better on pizza. The green ones are better. You put them on pizza and you can just have them by themselves. He does not care. He's just going through the motions because he's a hack, and this is how he does it.
Do you prefer green olives or black olives on your pizza too? So my server came over and I asked her if the crust was made from hand this morning, and it was, and it is very, very good. That is definitely making me love it even more. Look at that thing of beauty. That's my third and final piece. I can't believe how full I am. Look how much I have left for dinner though. It was awesome, guys. You got to try this.
$26.
Right.
Left over for another time.
Yes. Either tonight or tomorrow.
That's right.
We'll figure it out. Thank you.
Thank you. You take care now.
See you. Bye. And we're back to sunny days. It's not as cold right now.
Thanks, Nix. Well, there you go, guys. Another successful stealth camp, at this time in my favorite town of all time, Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. If you've never been here, I highly recommend you visit and try all the shops and restaurants that I've been to, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I have for the last 58 years of my life. And that was my first time actually stealth camping on a road and in Bracebridge, so I'm glad we didn't get a ticket and glad I wasn't asked to move. I had a pretty good sleep. It was a bit cold. I hope the weather starts getting a little bit warmer.
He is about to say, so we don't have to freeze during the night. And he adds that fake laugh in there to make it seem like it's the truth, so you know he's really lying. So we don't have to freeze during the night, right? Woo, just barely made it through that one. Good thing I had provisions and heat too.
So we don't have to freeze during the night. So once again, guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you in the next video.
Is that it? That's it.
British peanut.
Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. Tangy.